What's up? Rage Raven 5678 here, and welcome back finally to Warhammer 3. And yeah, man, it's been a minute since I've uploaded any Warhammer content. I'm still trying to it just kind of came down to like just finding the time to actually do the damn thing, and then it just eventually ended up getting on the backlog. But fuck it, we're back anyway, so that's all that matters, I guess. So anyway, but we got our new DLCs, which I think I'm gonna make a little bit of a like a little review or first impressions of the new DLCs that comes with the new legendary lords for Corn, Greenskin, and the ogres. But I gotta play a lot more of them because I've only played like maybe an hour of like some of them, so I haven't really gotten too deep. But without that out of the way, by the way, sorry if my mic and my audio from the game is a little mixed up. I'm having to, I had to update my system a bit, so I have to like redo the mix and stuff like that. So if this sounds bad now, or sounds good, but if it sounds bad now, I'll fix it, when I get there. But anyways, let's continue with the dwarves. And so far, we've already done Thorgrim Grudgebearer, and we've already done Ungrim Iron Fist, my favorite one. But today, we are going to be doing another lord, obviously. And so it seemed like I was going, left to right and stuff like that, but I'm not going to do that. Because, well, first of all, I kind of have to refamiliarize myself with the dwarf, and secondly, I don't really play Belgar Ironhammer. Okay, he has a really hard campaign and a really shitty debuff to where like his unit upkeep's more expensive, so you're kind of really relying more here. You got to be more smart with Belgar, and you also are in the middle of a race, so you got a lot of things against you. I don't really play as him as much, but I definitely will, especially because I want to do a video on him. But without that out of the way, though, we will go into our next legendary lord, and that is also another one of my favorite characters to play as, the White Dwarf, Grombrindal. So this guy is a legendary demigod, whatever, okay? I mean, he is so fun to play. He has quite a decent starting area too. He starts on the side of the map, and obviously, essentially here, you can pretty much either decide to go up or down. I believe the first war you're gonna go into, though, is gonna encourage you to go up. But yeah, I mean, you pretty much have a really solid area to start, your empire's setup or whatever. But anyways, as usual, let's start with the lore of Grombrindal. Grombrindal is the oh my god, I never said this word before. Enigmatic figure quartered throughout the dwarf's history, appearing to give aid to his bearded kin whenever they find themselves in a particularly dire and unfavorable situation. Just what can one dwarf do when a Karak is besieged by thousands of greenskins, or a dwarf of Throg surrounded and outnumbered by a war herd of braying, ravenous beastmen? However, in Grombrindal's case, it turns out that he can do quite a lot. The White Dwarf is a mighty warrior, some say bettered only by Grimnir himself. Every slash of his legendary axe sees the head of Urks tumble from their dishonorable shoulders. So yeah, this, from what I understand of Grombrindal, he just appears when the dwarves are like about to go extinct. Okay, like he's like last ditch effort, and he just appears out of nowhere. That's why I think he's like a demigod or something. I can't remember. Anyways, but he's such a badass. He is I think he is supposed to be one of the best duelists, like one of the best fighters in the entire game. Of course, you got a couple up there too, with, in my opinion, the additional of Skulltaker, which Skulltaker is supposed to be like one of the best because it's literally his whole lore is just go out and find enemies, like find great warriors and fight them and take their skull and put them on his cloak. That is some of the most metal shit I've ever heard. But anyway, but no, the White Dwarf. He is basically like the Dragonborn of the dwarf, the heroes and stuff like that. So, but this campaign is quite fun as well. But I don't think I don't remember if he has anything. It's been actually a minute since I played Grombrindal. So I can't exactly remember if there's anything particularly unique with him. But I guess we're gonna find out. So, plus he has a yellow color scheme, which is interesting. Because like I don't know, but yellow on a dwarf just it really stands out. You'll see what I mean once we get into the gameplay. Whenever the game loads.
This is the day to strike many grudges from the Great Book.
Oh yeah, the Great Book. Yeah, I love it. Alright, beat armies to settlement, the Age of Reckoning. Okay, so... Oh, okay, here we go. Alright, so Grombrindal, of course, has his own thing. The Living Ancestor. Such is the age of renown of the White Dwarf that many sagas say he strode with the ancestor gods himself. It is claimed that the White Dwarf not refute. Just didn't be able to call it the power of the ancestor. So, again, I kind of forgot what the thing is, but I think it's just basically buffs. That's usually how it goes. So, alright, so yeah, so we are. Oh shit, I didn't download the mod, the actual war. Well, anyways, we are on the, like I said, the upper-ish corner of the map. So you have a really good spot. Just the only thing is though is that you have the green skin down here. I think this is green skin, or is that the? No, yeah, it is the green skin. So of course, eventually you're gonna have to deal with them. But besides that. He also, the starting battle is going to be, of course, with the Skaven. Because if it's not going to be the greenskins that you're going to fight at the dwarf, it's going to be the Skavens, alright? So, yeah, so, of course, your first battle is going to take place with the Skaven. And you're going to go pretty much from here to here. And then, of course, you also got Ricardo Dwarf. And then I believe Shrugpak is also claimed by the same clan. I don't think so. I don't know. I can't really remember. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've actually played Grombrindal's campaign, so I can't remember quite much. But the only thing that kind of sucks is that with Grombrindal, you're pretty much on your own here. So unless you want to try to make a Hail Mary all the way to the center of the map here to try to reconnect with the dwarves, you're pretty much on your own. So finding friends and stuff like that is going to be far and few between. Because I don't even think the Wood Elves want anything to do with you. The Wood Elves are like indoors, never get along with anything. So, but anyways. Let's go ahead and get our building. Then, of course, we need to get our infrastructure. Got to get stuff that focuses on growth so we can continue to build more stuff.
I am the White Dwarf.
Congratulations, you are the White Dwarf. No, it sounds. I mean, yeah, the White Dwarf. All right, let's go ahead and get into our first battle, man. So, now the good thing, even though you are on your own, the good thing about Grombrindal is number one, as I've already said, he is definitely one of the strongest lords in the game. Okay, I think he is only really outmatched. He has to be outmatched by that one dude that has bipolar disorder. Yes, he's outmatched by a guy with bipolar disorder. I mean, it's Warhammer, okay? No, but no, what I'm talking about, I can't remember his name because I never actually played as him. But he's the dude that you play as in the Dark Elf that can turn from like regular Dark Elf dude to demon dude. So anybody who's watching this video knows exactly what I'm talking about. That motherfucker is too strong. Alright, anyways, so yeah. But of course, as usual, oh shit, it's the Skaven, so of course what I can say. And we're gonna be fighting them in the woods. Ooh. I don't The thing is, though, is that we don't have catapults, so we're pretty much gonna have to fight them on their own turn. But let's go ahead and get down and check out the boys, see what we got playing here. Alrighty. So, of course, the dwarves being known as heavily defensive, the most defensive units in the game. We got the warriors. Look at them go. Yeah, they're yo. You guys excited to see me back? You guys see I'm back, yo. You guys ready for the next video? Yeah, they're ready for it. Alright, of course, we got the hammerers and stuff like that. They're good. They're mainly for the damage dealers, stuff like that. Of course, you got the miners, which are admittedly useless, but I mean, hey, you know what? I mean, they're miners. Then you got the gyrochopters, which is basically your boom booms. Because, you know, dwarves love explosives, okay? They're like short Americans. They're tiny Americans, okay? They see a problem, they're going to blow it up. That's just how it goes, alright? You got the Thunderers. Speaking of American, they also got guns too. So you know, it kind of goes really well. Corlers, yep, more range units, stuff like that. And then of course you got the Iron Drakes, which I believe they are flamethrowers, judging by their pictures. And then of course you got the White Dwarf himself, the Grombrindal. So yeah, very like look at this motherfucker's stat. Look at the weapon strength 500. That's just nuts. So compared to this guy whose weapon strength is only 300, like that is so gnarly, man. But anyway, but yeah, as I've said though, so one thing that is really weird about Grombrindal's starting army is that again the dwarves are really defensive, right? We only got one unit of shield dudes, which means we're gonna have to be quite offensive, which is you know. And the other thing that really sucks too is that the battles is going to mainly be taking place in the trees, because you know the Skavens are going to be coward cunts and they're just going to sit here and feel like, actually I could be lucky, they could be shutting out here, but I mean I'm probably not. So anyways, all right, oh man, let's get this started. I'm honestly not sure how this is going to go. What I do know though is that when you're fighting against Skavens, you kind of have to set them up, because the AI for the Skaven loves to spawn them. So Skavens, which, you know, if I need to explain more, they're rat creatures. They're not particularly strong in terms of 1v1 combat, but what they lack in strength, they make up in numbers. So you want to swarm them. You also want to be a cheeky cunt and trick your opponent. Whether that means sending a freaking nuke, because yes, this game just nukes, or spawning enemies, you know, like behind the line and attacking them. But the AI sucks, and so you really don't have to worry about them, because again, the AI sucks, and they will just spawn instantly. So, yeah. So we're just gonna set them up here. Like I said, I'm using this as bait. Setting up, you know, the miners in the back and the hammers in the front, because again, I know that they're gonna spawn like as soon as I start. So anyways, yeah, let's just pretend that, you know, we're a patrol. And oh, okay, I don't understand like how like the thing works, so I don't like. That's my boy right there. Alright, fuck it. Alright, let's get into it. So yeah, I honestly, I cannot remember how to move them all at once, so I'm gonna have to figure that out on my own time. So let's go ahead and get the boys going. So we got no choice. So another thing too about having an aggressive dwarf army is that they're slow. Oh, they're so slow. So oh well, it is what it is. It's only the starting army too, you know. I mean, once we finish off this, at least the starting war, or once we get our second settlement, we'll be able to get our thing. So I don't want to send the gyro choppers in, because look how many like range units they got. So oh, there we go. So I'm gonna keep since the units that they usually spawn are pretty weak, I'm just gonna have the hammers fight them and keep these guys over here and send these guys over here. I'm gonna make sure they don't fire into the backs of them like these guys are doing. You stop that right there, mister. And yeah, just keep sending the boys in. Alright, I'm not worried about those guys anymore. Let's keep moving them up. Send the choppers in. Send in the chopper! Alright. Go on, boys. Yeah, look at them burn. Burn, baby, burn. Alright, we got the... Oh, shit. Alright, I need to fix the sensitivity on my mouse as well to fix the camera. But look at the boys going. Yes. Get them, boys. Alright. Let's send the hammers over there. Send these guys back. Have you shoot. So again, they're sneaky cunts. They're trying to disrupt our thing. Completely forgot about these guys. Let's go ahead and send these guys around to the side. Get a gyre chopper. So yeah, you need a lot of micromanaging here because again, you can't really do too much with the. Then we're gonna drop in the bomb. Yes, disrupt their line. But we got the gyre chopper, which is actually really good for us. All right, let's fire the Iron Drake. Fire away, boys. Look at that, instantly broke. Keep sending them around. So let's keep sending them around. Let's get them up there. Oh shit, they're going in for a charge. Look at that. Yeah, take them out, boys. All right, I can't. Unfortunately, we can't watch too much because like we're fighting against the Skaven. We gotta watch out for their tricky tactics, you know. So go ahead and put a thing down here for them. All right, we'll go ahead and send in the bombs again. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Send it. Drop the bomb. Meow. There we go, cook them up. So another thing about the Skavens too is that they break easily. Like their leadership is really low. So, and that is an amazing thing to have. When you're the dwarves is to fighting enemies with low leadership because dwarves have such high leaderships, like most of them rather die in battle, which is badass. I mean, come on, man. I think death is kind of scary. I ain't gonna lie. So. How is the backline looking? Alright, the backline is alright. Alright, let's go ahead and leave them there, and then we're gonna let the fire dudes flame them on. And look at that health bar go down. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Kind of makes you wonder what rats taste like now. Like have you ever seen like one of those movies like where like they're cooking the rats over the fire, like over the campfire? So that makes you wonder what it tastes like. All right, I mean I'm not gonna go out and eat a rat, by the way. So I used to have pet rats, so I'm kind of like I can't kill a rat, man. I'm sorry. So especially after you own one. So I think that's something that does to you, like when you're a pet owner, is that normally like when you own a pet, say if you own like a pet snake. Even though you know like snakes are dangerous and stuff like that, you probably look at one like in the wild and be like, nah, I can never step on his head because I used to own a snake. Sort of say anyways. But yeah, now if the motherfucker is coming at me trying to gnaw my toes off, like trying to get a little nibble in, I'm gonna wear my teeth and you're gonna eat the steel boot and you're gonna have your head smacked. Why am I talking about snake? Okay, all right, I'm talking about eating stuff like and squishing snake heads like when I'm going against rats and playing Warhammer. So, yo, it's been a long time since I've been able to do this. So I'm feeling really good. So being able to just have a conversation with like myself and play this game and stuff like that, and keep a conversation going. We're on a really long loading screen. It's been a long time, so I needed that break, man. So I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to make more Warhammer videos. So let's keep it going. Okay, well, so if you didn't notice the battle screen, I've only lost 5 dudes, which is like amazing. There's no way we could have lost that. Oh wow, most of it was friendly fire because they only killed 1. That's a shame. Alright, so with that, we really don't need to worry about replenishment. Execute loot, we could always do more gold. But unit experience, ooh, I'm gonna do that. So make the miners stronger.
The Dwarfs need me. You are mistaken.
The acquisition of lands is the surest path to supremacy in war. Through territorial gains comes great wealth and the power to...
Alright. So we haven't really fought a lot of Skavens,
Let's go.
Yet on the YouTube channel. And once we get to the Skaven, I'll explain them a lot more. They were the very, very first... So Total War Warhammer 2 was the very first thing that got me into Warhammer. But the Skavens were the very first faction that I tried. I'm like, holy shit, rat creatures? Like, that's so unique. There has literally nothing else out there that does rat creature, and stuff like that. At least, like, in the way Warhammer does. So anyways, so I have a little bit of, like, heart with them, stuff like that. So, alright, let's go ahead and just fight in the battle. And, to my point, too. So, something about, like, Skaven. So, like, normally when you, play a faction that actually, occupies settlement, unlike Khorne, where you want to destroy that bitch, or the Beastmen, rats, they do occupy settlements, but they leave the top in ruins and make underground cities. So, yeah, and that's it. And, man, let me tell you something about Skaven, dude. Skaven's, like, they're easily one of, if not the best factions in the entire game, especially the guy that can freaking send a nuke. But they have such a large, like, faction mechanic and stuff like that, that it does take a while to actually understand them. Like, it's the simple layman's term of easy to play, hard to master, because there's so much shit, to master. So, so gonna go ahead and put these guys over here. To the forge. Alright, let's go ahead and send in the boys again, so. Alright.
Your flying units afford you great flexibility, Commander. Scout and harass the enemy as they maneuver.
Yeah, again, we're gonna have to kind of like... Actually, no, we don't. No, let's actually stay back. I was gonna say, we kind of have to just stay back here and bunch up a bit, but we really don't, because the fact that they only have one unit of they only got like one unit of freaking missile dudes, so we can definitely just blow them out of proportion. Let's go ahead and send the flamers up. So I need to leave like a unit back here so we can get ready for when they decide to spawn in, stuff like that. So, which, okay, maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like when it comes to something like going against the Skaven and like having them summon a unit, I feel like it shouldn't tell you that they're summoning a unit until that unit is actually out, because you get like a 5-second head start on that. Like, okay, oh no, I know that they're coming out of there, so I can just run this back, shoot them down. Like, I feel like they should, like, make it a little bit tougher. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, man. Alright. Keep them running. Run them dwarven legs. Make sure they don't come back. Right. Yeah, look at that. Yo, the dwarves, they don't care, man. Look at that. They held their ground. They like know if they go into hand-to-hand combat, they're pretty much gonna get screwed. But they were like, fuck that bitch. I'm gonna kill you. Okay, we kinda need the shit. Okay, hold up. Okay, I need to put the miners over there. I'm gonna send the support specialist over there. Alright. Oh, they just retreated as soon as they got to me. That sucks for them. Really good for us, because we're about to send in the gyro chopper to go meow. Yeah, we need to actually set them up, because they're about to... They'll do a lot of friendly fire. Shit. Yeah, let's go ahead and send the gyro choppers in the back there, actually. So, shit. We got more Skaven firing at us from there, so we need to go ahead and try to route these guys out. Hold your ground, men. Look at them. Doing anything they can. Alright. Gonna go ahead and put them over there. We gotta send the choppers in. Alright, let's go ahead and do some nice action. There we go. We'll watch some white dwarf action here. Oh, that sounds pretty hot. The white dwarf action. Look at him go. Yeah. It's amazing the Skavens are actually shorter than the dwarves. I mean, of course, you know, the dwarves aren't short or anything. So it's just an observation, so. But yeah, look at him. Come on, boys. Fire into them. Don't make them come back. Yeah. Nice. So man, it's holding it back. So yeah, man. I mean, like I said, the Skavens, they are meant to really be like high numbers, you know, to swarm in. But like, you cannot have a low unit like of Skavens, even though they are again arguably the strongest factions in the game. You cannot send a low thing of Skavens against Dwarf, man, because Skavens, they lack armor, they lack leadership. They're basically they're basically everything that is bad about the Skavens are what the Dwarves are really good at. And kind of vice versa when you think about it, because I mean the dwarves, I think they have like the usual amount of like men, and especially again with like our starting army, like look how much more units they have compared to us, and plus they kind of do outdo us in terms of slingshots, but slingshots aren't really gonna get you killed. They're just gonna kind of pepper the enemy, you know, loosen them up a bit, but yeah, and then of course the Skavens are much faster than the dwarves as well. That's another thing too, is that you know dwarves, they're slow because they're meant to be defensive, but you know, and the Skavens are meant to be more offensive and you know, scummy and all that shit. So I don't know, man. So it's kind of cray cray. So, but there we go. We finally got our thingy.
Much of this area lies under your control. Complete the acquisition of this province, and you will gain complete dominion.
I think I might check out. So there's a mod where, because I got a few mods and stuff like that, a few mods that makes the game look better and make it more lively, like with extra trees and stuff like that. There's a mod where like if a faction invades another region where they don't normally belong, and they capture a settlement, their buildings will be set up in that region. So instead of having Dark Elf buildings, which just looks really strange for the dwarves, like it would be like dwarven buildings, you know? So I think I'm gonna get that because I feel like that's more immersive. Anyways, so yeah, so there we go. That's our first turns. Through vassals or military allies. Oh man, I don't know how easy that's gonna be, because again, we got the freaking Dark Elves over here. And we're gonna have to fight Malekith, because if we let Malekith get strong, man, it's gonna be a hard fight. And that's also like a little bit of a you know, a tip from Mr. Raging Raven here with his 200 plus hours. I think I've gotten 200 plus hours on Warhammer 3. If you can kill a legendary lord early on, do it. Okay, do it, because you will be fighting them soon enough, and the longer you what's that, Razor Ramon? You know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here. Anyways, but yeah, man, just do it. So, all right. Ooh, no, I actually want to get unit replenishment. So there we go. All right. So
recruitment is available to boost your armies.
Let's just get more freaking warriors in, dude.
Flexibility comes at a price. Build your forces close to home where possible.
All right. I'm kind of debating on whether I want to spend another turn so I can get another thing of warriors and great weapons. Nah, we'll probably go ahead and keep pushing forward and try to make our way up here to the altar of ultimate darkness. Tell me that doesn't sound like something that like a place where Ozzy Osbourne like back in the 80s. Tell me that's not a place where like they would perform. All right. Okay. Oh man. Ooh. Wait a minute. Am I tripping, or did they change the technology system? I feel like this is different. Or maybe I modded it at some point and I'm so used to the mod. I don't know. But this is different. Okay. That's growth and settlement and okay, so this is mostly for settlement stuff, so I'm guessing this is more for like armies and stuff. Yeah, okay. Huh. Well, that's new to me. Wow, okay. Huh. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I don't really have anything to say about this. This is all new to me. I wonder if they updated it, because I really feel like it didn't used to be like this. Alright, well anyways, well let's go ahead and get this, because, I mean, more speed. Listen, man, you can never argue with more speed when it comes to dwarves, okay? So, let's get into that. I'll check the deployment system, but as I've said, we're really in the middle of nowhere with no friends, so there's no point. Alright, so yeah, so again, we'll have to keep moving north, hoping that the freaking greenskins decide to be lazy and not attack us. Oh yes, and we got the Book of Grudges. I almost forgot about this stuff like that. So they changed this thing when they brought up Malekith, which is another faction that I have to play more of, by the way. I do remember really liking Malekith and you know, his whole thing in terms of like where he starts in the campaign. And then his starting army is really good. But I haven't played enough of him to actually know what I'm doing, so it's kind of weird. Like, I consider myself like the kind of guy who can, if he had to choose his top 3 factions to play for the rest of his life, it would be the Greenskins, it would be the Beastmen, and as much as I love Nurgle and stuff like that, it would have to be the Dwarves. You know, I like the greenskins because they're really strong and they're
you to find ways to further your methods of
it's really good. I love the Beastmen because it's literally a campaign. Like I can shut the fuck up, guy. Anyways, it's a campaign. The Beastman has a campaign where I can literally just turn my brain off and destroy shit. Like, to me, that's fun, you know. You know, and that's what I like about this game. There are multiple factions where you can actually just turn your brain off and just, you know, destroy stuff. And Beastmen is like the best thing, which is why I'm excited to get to them. But we're not gonna get to them for a minute. I'm thinking the next faction we're gonna fight, or we're gonna actually play as. Oh look, there's Beastmen right there. But I'm thinking the next faction I want to play is going to be a faction with like only a few legendary lords, because I'm realizing how long 6 legendary lords takes to go through when it comes to a whole faction. But yeah, so it might be something like Ogre Kingdom, since they just got a new rework. And I played a little bit of Goldbag, and honestly, it's between him and Gorbag that I'm liking more so. Ooh, the living ancestor. Okay, so such is the age, the renown of the white dwarf, that many sagas say he strode with the ancestor gods themselves. It is a claim the white dwarf does not refute, and no one dares challenge. For to doubt Grombrindal's word, or call him false, would surely end badly for the accuser. Alright, so then we can, you know, choose whichever one. I'm not going to read it, each and every one of those, you know, little text, it's goddamn. But casualty replenishment rate? I like that. Okay, what about this? Melee attack for specifically Grombrindal. Okay, so make him more OP. Yeah, sure. Like, you need that. Research weight plus 20. I like that. Upkeep minus 20%. I like that, too. And this goes on for 25 turns. Yo, we gotta make it. Melee attack for infantry units and defense. That's actually really good. I actually like this more. Especially because we're going to be with our starting army for a bit. I think I'm going to go with this personally. I think you can really do with any of them. Like, they were all really freaking good. But me personally, like, since we... Oh my god. Hey, Uncle Uncle Phil, can you shut up for like a few minutes, please? Alright, oh crap, we gotta get into this before this guy gets into it.
Beware, my lord, for the Skaven.
Alrighty, so here's the thing, okay? So we are in a siege battle, right? I refuse to do siege battles. I'm sorry. I don't know if people even like watching siege battles, but I hate playing them because they are buggy. Like, dude, it's really frustrating when like you're trying to get your units through the fucking door, the gate, and they refuse, and they don't do it. They decided to make a ladder, climb the ladder, and then run along the walls to find something. Like it takes so long. Just go through the door. It's like I don't know. All right, we're just gonna auto resolve this because I really don't feel like doing that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and occupy. And then should we go for the beastmen? I mean, it's kind of risky. Yes, Phil. Thank you, Uncle Phil. Anyways, it's kind of risky going against them now, but honestly, they might just be a pain in the ass for us. Could we actually do it? Nah. They might be really weak, though.
I'm here.
Do I really want to do it? I feel like I kind of want to. You know what? We'll send them a warning, okay? If they don't piss off in 2 rounds, then we're gonna take them out.
I'll see it done.
All right. Yeah, we'll just go for buildings and. I mean, yeah, it's our hero. I never really care about heroes, by the way. Like, I don't know about y'all, but like. Remember, like, when CA used to always bring out legendary heroes, and like they think that it's gonna make up for not making legendary lords? It's like, no, bro. Like, to me personally, like, it needs to be legendary lords because I don't give a damn about the heroes, man. Like, okay, for Warhammer nuts, okay, you know, you might see a legendary hero, but like, wow, that's so cool. You know, I that's awesome. They put them in the game. But, like, to me, it's like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Can I play as them? Not really, because they're a hero and not a, you know, frickin', and they are not, you know, a legendary lord that I can play as. Like, nah, man, I want legendary lords, you know? So, that's just me personally. I don't know. That's how I do it. Okay, we're definitely gonna be building a defense once we can. So, we need to actually put up a commandment to go ahead and get some control. Cause yeah, if we don't do that, sorry, at -14, I've not been paying attention to that. But yeah, if we don't do that, then it's gonna cause a rebellion, and rebellion's the last thing we need at the moment. So, we'll go ahead and get that going. All right. Yep. Alright, go ahead and end the turn here. So yeah, man, I mean, like, I remember when I first started doing these videos, you know, on Warhammer, and it felt like I had like a big tutorial for every one of them. But with Grombrindal, I would personally say that he is one of the easier factions to understand. You know, to understand them and to play and stuff like that. But it's just because, like, his starting army, though small and aggressive and less defensive, with, again, defensive is the strength of the dwarf. Like, honestly, you shouldn't have too much problem, especially if you can make your next move carefully.
And such growth may be reinvested in construction at home. In time, your meager settlements may be developed into mighty fortresses of war.
You're gonna ignore my trespass. All right, bitch.
I'm here.
All right, where you at, huh? Where are they at? All right, I'm ready. All right, so your next decision is really important here, okay? Because again, we are alone. We have no friends, just like me in real life. No, I'm just kidding. But we have the Norse ghost through the front, which I don't know. I'm very certain that they are vassalized by Valkia, which is a chaos faction who will fuck you up if you don't do anything. You also got Malekith, which is the leader of the Dark Elves and pretty strong, and they will fuck you up if you're not doing it right. And then of course you got the Skaven to the south, or the southeast. Oh, look at that! We also got the Ogre Kingdom. Nice. And of course you got the Greenskins. So yeah, so we are so surrounded. Well, obviously the Greenskin are just kind of out of the picture. Honestly, if you want to go for these guys, what I would probably do is like, if, you know, look at this bitch. Like he's so cocky and confident. Like he's just gonna come through my. Can I fucking? I can't. Oh man, yo, if I actually try to like fight him, he's just gonna run away like a old hoe. So, oh.
You have my axe.
I really don't want to leave him. Man, I probably should have took him out. So, you know what? Yeah, don't do what I did, kids. If you have a chance to fuck this guy up, do it. Otherwise, he's gonna consistently, like, he's probably just gonna come through and just raise your land and stuff like that. Anyways, so yeah, so pretend I messed him up. Look at Grombrindal. Yo, Grombrindal, chill out on the wrestling things, okay? You know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here. Alright, so again, we have a couple options. We could try to make our way down south and try to make friends. Would we even be friends with the Wood Elves? I don't even know. It seems like there's only one settlement here for the Skaven, so that could be a pretty easy thing. Plus, we can also take out the freaking ogres here too, and that would pretty much secure, like, you know, we'll have this area kind of locked down, you know, stuff like that. But then again, after that, then it's probably best to try to make friends with the elves, but then again, the elves are probably gonna tell you to piss off. But again, you have this huge threat right here, man. Like I said, Malakath, she does not mess around. So, what we could also try to do is go up here, and then we're gonna have to do with Valkyria the Bloody, which again is gonna be also a pain in the ass because it's a Khorne faction, and Khornes are super aggressive. They don't care about defense. They rather, you know, fight you with their bare hands and completely naked, and then, you know, surrender. So, man, you have a really important option here and stuff like that. What I think I'm gonna do is, I think the biggest threat right now is Malekith. But I think we should probably try to go up here and try to get some more settlements, make another army, and stuff like that. In fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. I have the budget to make another army at the moment, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Make a Demon Slayer. Is that new from Malachi's thing? I think that is. So
Demon Slayer.
I think a Demon Slayer would be kind of decent because they're
Your army
probably
has
good
marched
against.
all it can, my lord.
Thank you, Uncle Phil. They probably it'd probably be pretty decent against the greenskins because greenskin are large. You got the ogres as well, and then of course you got the beast cunts over here just you know, going through my house like they own the place or something. Like, you know, no cares in the world. So we'll get these guys. And I'd much rather have Coil Great Weapons. So we'll go ahead and just start off with that for now. Should we recruit now? I think we should go ahead and start marching our way downtown, walking fast. Shit, he has a big army though. Damn, boy, no, they actually make me think right now. Okay, this is what happens when you try to when you try to make a video and think you know it all, but you really don't. Okay, it's gonna come bite you in the ass, stuff like that. So yeah, okay. So you know how I said that, like, he's kind of easy to understand. He's easy to understand, but I think to actually get started, you're pretty much in a battle royale. So here's the thing about Malekith though, is that he's gonna be in a starting war. I believe he's gonna be he has a lot of problems too, because I know he has the Tomb Kingdom down here. And then, of course, he has Valkia up here threatening his north. But he has so much Dark Elf support, it's not even funny. It's not even fair, man. Alright, well, you know what? I'm a damn man. I'm a damn dwarf man. We're gonna go fuck him up, alright? Let's go fuck him up. I ain't no bitch. Yes, Uncle Phil, I know the skull is bad. Thank you very much for letting me know. I really hope these guys aren't smart and decide to go over here, because if that's the case, I don't even know if we're gonna be able to actually take Iron Frost. So it would be nice, but I mean, don't mind me, y'all. I'm just starting along, just like the Beastmen over here, but I'm a little different. All right, we're gonna have to take this in one turn if they don't move into the Iron Frost, because they move into the Iron Frost. Nice. All right. Declare war on a faction. Oh wow, we are literally just about to do this. Okay. Yeah. Fuck it. The war.
Money is the lifeblood of success and glory. Without the means to support your armies, you will be powerless to make war. Seek to raise
yes,
your
Uncle
income.
Phil, shut up, man. I'm trying to figure out, like, why can't I move?
The enemy raised
I
your
know,
lands.
Uncle Phil, stop it! Alright. Alright, we're just gonna have to let them do that, so.
Grombrindal.
Alright. Let's see what we're looking at here. Oh, we're looking at a close victory, actually. Holy shit. Alright. Let's go ahead and auto-resolve this. I don't normally recommending auto-resolve, but I kind of want to see where this is going to go. So we're just going to do that. So occupy it. Nice. Okay, so not bad at all.
It is time. I am the White Dwarf.
Congratulations. Okay, so increase the leadership size, why not? And then lightning strike. I think this would be very important for Grombrindal's campaign, because again, you're gonna be out, so you're gonna probably be out numbered a lot. And then Grombrindal is already strong enough himself, so of course you can keep buffing him if you want, but because he's so strong, he can take care of himself. I think going for like stuff that will boost your army is also pretty good. And of course, I'm gonna increase the melee defense, because I mean, again, they are already pretty good for them, but why not more? I'm fighting against greenskins. I mean, not really gonna be fighting against greenskins, but oh well. Alright. The technology is here. What do we got here? Corollary unit and minor unit, really. Alright, let's go ahead and do those. Go ahead and get started on that side. Go ahead and just upgrade what we can when we can, because we're probably gonna lose settlements here and there. It's just like my own mic just gave me a big hug. I don't know if you guys heard that, what it sounded like. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. So, but yeah, I think in the next episode, I kind of want to do Malachi. Actually, I might do Malachi last, because Malachi is kind of like uplifting because he's a very fun dwarf, where Belagar is actually pretty damn depressing because he literally gets like his home taken from him, and now he has to call the ancestors like to fight with him. And again, you're in such a terrible situation with upkeep cost and you know, just, and then a race again, you get it's like a, so I really do like the relationship between Skarsnik, what's his face, Spine Ripper, I can't remember his name, I can't remember his name. I can't remember the freaking rat guy's name anymore. Anyways, and Belagar, and it's a triple threat match for Carragate Peaks. I think it's really cool. So, all right, I want to go ahead and get something where we can get some more gold. So,
The dwarfs need me.
all right, we're gonna be in a pretty big battle here pretty soon. So, we do not have the money for it though. Shit. All right. How are we looking down here, by the way?
Hey up. Now we wait.
I'll go ahead and just move this army over here, and maybe we can try to get them to piss off.
Who calls me?
Alright. Ooh, this is where the fog of war thing would be very useful, because then we can actually see.
Run 'em!
You're a pretender.
Oh yeah, okay, no, we gotta go ahead and fight them now because they're already recruiting another army. So, oh boy, yo, this next turn is gonna be pretty interesting because I might lose that army down there if the Beastman decides to attack it, because it's literally only like 4 units plus a legendary hero. So, but yeah, and again, don't follow this video to say which is the
My
best.
lord, a rival power desires a change in your mutual relations.
You know what? I will take that. I will take that, honestly. In fact, what's the counter offer? How can we balance it out? Only 120. Nah, it's not worth it. Well, I mean, look how unfriendly I am with them. So I might as well get the. Oh, never mind. Okay, go for the balancing offer. You can get some more gold out of them. Okay, because we're not gonna be friends, because we're gonna be fighting the Dark Elves soon enough, anyways. So there's no point. But anyways, don't follow this guy, because I honestly don't know what I'm doing.
Raid the lands of the enemy, mighty
Other
lord.
than
Send
about
your
to get
warriors
into
out
a
to
huge
slaughter the
war
peasants
against
and burn
Uncle
their
Phil.
villages.
Shut up. Besides, you know, fighting a really powerful legendary lord's thing.
Fearless and unbreakable.
So we'll see how that goes. And here, again, I am not doing a freaking settlement battle because they suck. So we're just gonna keep doing that. All right, so we're winning. Actually, did we just wipe them out? Oh my god. Oh, that sucks for them. That sucks for Valkyrie. Now you know she's gonna come after her ass, because she will definitely. The fact that Valkyria starts with a vassal, and they're pretty fucking weak now that I think about it. But the fact that we took them out that quick, man. Ooh, she's gonna be pissed. All right. I mean, yeah. Again. Going ahead and just trying to fight or try to buff the, you know, the freaking warriors to fight that, because they're gonna be on the front lines, man.
Don't you fret, it's done.
Alright, what is it looking down here?
Slayer.
Such an action would surely lead to war. As glorious.
Well, he's
Your
already
army will be
asking for
joined by
war,
reinforcements
because
in battle,
this
my lord.
motherfucker decides
Should you
to
decide.
ignore my warning and and decided to tiptoe past my main army into my land and start fucking shit up. So, you know what? We're gonna end the video with fucking them up, I say. So, and it'll be a really cool way to introduce the Beastmen as well, because again, the Beastmen are like my second favorite faction, because I can just turn my brain off and play as them. So, like, they're literally, this is what you call a horde faction, which means that, you know, normally, like, okay, with Grombrindal, what we've been doing is capturing small settlements to try to, you know, get our faction a little bit stronger. But with Beastmen, they get stronger the more you destroy that shit. So, it's pretty important to do that. Okay, we're gonna be scum. And we're just gonna go ahead and do that, because another thing about the Beastmen too is that they start out invisible, so like we can't even see them anyways. We gotta be
Tactical planning, Commander.
I have no idea where they're gonna be attacking us from,
Vengeance.
and we're not gonna know until they get close. So let's look at the new legendary lord though. He's actually a slayer. Hell, look at that mohawk, man. Yeah, I'm so jealous I can't grow hair like that. All right, so. What are you? Oh shit! Are they? It looks like they're actually marching towards us. So we're just gonna have to hope they take their time and decide not to attack us. So, how come we can see them? That's so weird. Oh shit! That's their lord right there. So, yo, this is actually kind of perfect. The fact that I got a beast slayer against a beastman, like, that's so smart of me. Alright, so, okay, so this
Your
is
troops
the...
will fire at will without orders to the
Ooh, this is
contrary, Commander.
not that good of
Have
an
them
army.
conserve their ammunition, if you so wish.
Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and... get the boys marching. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That. So one thing that I never mentioned, but it's probably smart to do, especially if you're a new player, is to, well, first of all, go ahead and turn off this firewall, because I'm not going to be using them to, actually, I probably will. Should I? Nah, the Beastmen are way too fast, dude. The Beastmen are like a really fast faction, so it's probably not smart. What I was thinking is probably, like, so we do have one group of miners with blasting charges that can, you know, throw like grenades at them, but they and then have them run back into, you know, past the shield wall defense, but they're not fast enough to get away with that, so we're not going to do that. All right, come on, boys, one more battle, and then we got another Warhammer video, man. So, but what I was going to say, so with archers, what you can do is you can kind of arc their firing, so you can do less shots in the back. Like if you're the kind of player that leaves archers in the back and having them fight while they're fighting the front line, then one of the best things or smarter things you can do is that if the front line is here, you want to have your cone arrow like kind of here, so like the arc is kind of going into the enemies more than like into their back line. That's just something. All right. Oh shit, they're actually making their march. Look at them. Savage motherfuckers, I love them. I love the Beastmen, man. So, they're so cool. So, one good thing about them, the fact that they're moving, stuff like that, is that they're already getting winded just by walking, which is kind of weird because they're Beastmen and pretty much the whole thing is walking, so whatever. Alright. So, we're gonna send the miners in to support, last. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the miners over here and have these guys set up here, and I'm gonna have these two miners kind of go around the flank. So
The enemy command the high ground. Attack with caution, my lord.
well, they'll need to come with us because I don't think they have any archer units. Actually, they do have 2 archer units, I remember. But their archer units is really shit, and like we have such high armor, so like their stuff is just gonna bounce off. It's like throwing paper at a rock, okay? Don't expect to break the damn rock with the paper, alright? It's not gonna work. That's exactly what it's gonna feel like with the boys here. Look at them. Oh shit, look at them coming over the hills. Yeah, look at them. We're excited. Bring them on. Shields up, lads. Shields up. Oh shit, here we go. We can have the camera. Oh, whoop, wrong button. Oh, damn. Alright, I need to remember how to get the better camera mods out. But yeah, look at them go. Defend the line, man. Alright. Gonna go ahead and have them fire in. And then we're gonna have the miners in. We're gonna send the miners in too. Alright. Oh no, don't fire in the fucking thing. Just go in there and fuck them up. Alright, whatever. So, yeah, look at them. Where's our legendary lord at? Okay, is he fighting the beast dude? There he is.
To the death, champion.
Yes, get him, my boy. Alright, let's go ahead and send the miners over here. We've broken through their walls, so that's good enough. We're gonna go ahead and pull them out. So I have the Beast Lord fight, or the Beast Slayer fight the dude. Alright, move the miners over here. Get these guys flanking from the back. Yes, let's go, my boys. And then of course, we got the legendary lords fighting each other. Where's he gone? Aw, shit. Yes. Fuck him up, my guy. Alright. Here they go in for another kill. Yeah. Oh, that motherfucker just lost his head. So this is my favorite part of this entire game, is watching the boys take it out, man. So And like a battle against the Beastmen and the Dwarf is a pretty cool battle. He won, by the way. Holy shit! Dang, too bad we saw. He took his head though. Look at that. Yeah, he chopped his head. I bet in real life lore, he would just stand on the top of his body and hold his head up. So, and then he'd be really ashamed that he won because, well, you know, he wanted to die. Cause that's what slayers are. So, but yeah, nice. So. Even though they held the high grounds, man, the Dwarves, they don't mess around. And this is a really good matchup against, like, because Dwarves are really defensive, while, again, the Beastmen are really aggressive. So, like, you know, with the Beastmen, you cannot fall prey to the Dwarves' trap. Which the Dwarves' trap is really simple. Just create a wall. Turtle, man, just create a wall. You know, a big, beautiful wall, and you know, just pick them apart, and then just slowly grind them down. Where the Beastmen, though, like, if I was this guy, I would have, you know, I would have definitely flank, okay? Because, you know, just like the Spartans, man, the Dwarves' best strength is what's in front of them. You know, whatever they can block with the shield. But if you can get behind a Dwarf, man, they're so fucked, dude. So... But, you know, again, like, I like laid back, you know, chill campaigns and armies. And to me, the Dwarves are kind of like that because you can just pretty much just set up a wall and let the boys hash it out. And you're pretty much, I mean, depending on who it is. Now, if you're going against artillery and stuff like that, then good luck. You're going to have to do a lot of micromanaging because if you're going to get an army with artillery and you don't have artillery, then they're probably gonna try to like shoot you and try to make you run to them. But that's the bad thing about the Dwarf, that they're so slow that even trying to maneuver them around, like if you know where an artillery is gonna hit and you're trying to move a unit, even trying to maneuver them around the artillery unit is gonna suck because, you know, again, they're slow. So. But yeah, man. Like I said, I love the Dwarves. So I'll look at. No, come here. We're taking you out, my boy. Taking you out to go to heaven, or wherever the Beastmen go when they die. So I don't know. Anyways, so yeah. So all right. Well, that's that. You know, we're at the hour mark, but that is the White Dwarf's army, or in a nutshell and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay. So again. Grombrindal, he's not hard to learn, I would say, but but to like actually play the campaign and to go through, you know, his whole, you know, I guess storyline, quote unquote, it is quite a challenge because again, you're on your own and you have no friends. You got the freaking greenskins here, you got the ogres here, you got the ratmen here, you got the dark elves here, you got the Norskins here, which is pretty easy, and then of course you got freaking Valkia, Khorne here, and yeah, man, what I really do love is the diversity in terms of like the factions you fight. Me personally, I've never been a fan of like starting a campaign where you're fighting your same race. So similar to like the greenskins, even though I do love the greenskins, sometimes when you're playing as their legendary lords, for example, like the shaman dude, I don't like having to fight more greenskins, you know. I want to fight humans or beastmen or ogres or something, you know. So but that's just me personally. But yeah, but that's my boy Grombrindal, freaking,
You know who I am?
Razor Ramon here, you know, but you don't know why I'm here. So anyways, rest in peace, by the way, Razor Ramon. But anyways, but yeah, but that's that. So alright, so next week, or at least this coming Monday, yes, I'm trying to get another video out next coming Monday. We're gonna probably go into Belagar, who is one of the hardest campaigns in the entire game, just because of the amount of crap you have against you. I'm gonna try to at least learn a little bit of it and see how it goes. So, but with all that being said and done, thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.